So we have with us Sarah Campbell. Now Sarah is a member of the Magic Circle in the UK. She's also an associate member of the Inner Magic Circle. If you think about a bubble inside a bubble, just a moment. She holds a silver... What did you say? Oh. Okay, thank you. I just had some news that Sarah Campbell, the magician, is not with us tonight. We have instead someone called Miss... Was it Prim? Prim. Miss Prim, replacing Sarah Campbell, the amazing magician. Let's welcome Miss Prim, please.
Good evening. When I arrived at my hotel last night, I couldn't make my mobile phone work. But then I found reception. The lady behind the desk asked me if I had a reservation. I said, yes, I was a little worried that the mattress might not be very clean. I asked her if she could possibly arrange a wake-up call for me. She came out from behind the desk, grasped me firmly by both shoulders, and almost shouted in my face, "Agatha! Agatha! What are you doing with your life?" I thought that was very forward, considering we hadn't even been introduced. I'd like to tell you about my Uncle Stanley. As a young boy, he was very interested in magic and conjuring. He spent so many happy hours in his bedroom playing with ropes and handkerchiefs. As an adolescent, he developed some other interests. He still spent many happy hours in his bedroom playing with ropes and handkerchiefs. And when asked what he was doing, he always said that it was magic. Personally, I have my doubts. As a young man, he was a salty sailor with a girl in every port, often more than one. Whenever he visited one of his girls, he would always give her a pearl necklace. In one port, he had 3 girls. He arrived there one day, after many weeks at sea, and he went to visit the first girl. He gave her a pearl necklace. It was extremely long. He had been at sea for a long time. And then he went to visit the second girl. He gave her a pearl necklace. Hers was somewhat shorter. And then he visited the third girl. Her pearl necklace was more like a pearl bracelet, really. Now, unknown to Stanley, these 3 girls were good friends, and they knew all about his shenanigans. And when he'd gone back to sea, they met up, and they compared the lengths of their pearl necklaces. And the girl with the short pearl necklace was not happy. Luckily, the other 2 were very generous girls, as Stanley had found. And so they decided to try to make all the necklaces the same length. So they put the ends together like so. Now, Stanley had told all of them that they had magic hands. And so they stroked the ends with their magic hands, and they gave them a magic blow. And you'll never guess what happens when it goes right. try that one again. And you'll never guess what happened. The short one grew. And there were 3 pearl necklaces, all the same length. And 3 very happy girls. As he got older, Stanley decided that perhaps he really ought to settle down. So when he met Ava, he decided to tie the knot. But she soon saw his wandering eyes, and so that knot was dissolved. Shortly after that, he met Eloise, and they too decided to tie the knot. Eloise saw his wandering hands, so that knot didn't last long either. Sometime later, he met Ursula. They got on famously, so they decided to tie the knot. But then Ursula saw his wandering all over town, and that knot too came apart. After that, Stanley decided that when it came to marriage, he was wholly unsuitable. When he got his seaman's discharge papers, Stanley fell on hard times. He couldn't keep it up with the pearl necklaces anymore, and he had to move into a home for discharged seamen. I'm afraid he soon died. After he died, his ashes were put into this box. They have long since been scattered, but yet somehow the spirit of Stanley remains. Let me demonstrate. If I was to take the middle of these 2 ropes and put them into here, like so. Amazingly, they become entwined. If I was to put them in completely separately and to trap the ends like that, I'll turn the light on so you can see better. You can see that the middles are widely spread, not attached in any way. And as I pull the middles down, the spirit of Stanley again makes the ropes conjoined. But even stranger, if I put just 1 rope through the box, and then I take a solid steel ring, the natural tendency of the rope is to penetrate the ring, like so. So I will take precautions. I'll tie the ends in a knot. And I'll just slip the ring into the box. And the spirit of Stanley already has made the rope penetrate the ring. After Stanley's funeral, I spent some time sorting through his papers, and I realised that actually Stanley wasn't my uncle after all. He was just a friend of my mother's. Good night.